Hi Aquarius, welcome to your next 7 days reading. This reading starts on from this day forward for the next 7 days for any Aquarius sun, moon, rising, as well as Venus signs. So do remember that this is a general reading, so everything might not resonate, but if it does, do give me a like and a comment and subscribe to the channel. And if you need a personal reading, then you can check that down below in the description box as well. Alright, so let's see for Aquarius what's going on for the next 7 days for my Aquarius sun, moon, rising, as well as Venus signs. Alright, so we have the Fool in reverse, hesitant to make a new start here. It does look like perhaps Aquarius, there is this new start coming towards you, and you're just feeling like maybe you shouldn't go towards it here. Maybe you shouldn't try this thing out. It does look like perhaps there is a lot of love in this situation here. I do feel like this is somebody returning from the past here though, Aquarius. Wow, look at all this love cards here. This is beautiful. All right. And just as I said, somebody returning from the past, and we have the Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. All right, here, so we have so many love cards here, Aquarius. We have the Fool in reverse, though. You are very hesitant to accept this person back into your life, despite what you feel about the two of you being some type of soulmated connection, or even twin flames here with the the twin flame 1111 Four of Wands card. You're very hesitant to accept them back in. You want them to apologize here. The Page of Pentacles in reverse, you're looking for them to give you that apology and give you that stability. And while they want to offer it, they're just not quite sure if you're going to accept that as well. They're also hesitant here to be able to come back to this connection, even though they do greatly desire to come back around towards you. They would like to apologize. They would love to offer you something stable. The Ace of Pentacles can also be an offer of marriage that they would like to bring around towards you here, Aquarius, especially when it comes in with all these romantic cards here, the Two of Cups, the Four of Wands. They are looking to build this stability. They feel like this is some type of soulmated connection between the two of you, and they have a lot of love. There is so much love in between the two of you here that they feel that they would love to express with you, and they just feel like you guys are soulmates. And if you haven't had this person return yet, they are going to be returning into your life. This is somebody here who has walked away in the past to perhaps find what they thought was going to be wish fulfillment outside of this connection, and they discovered that that was not the case. They did not find what they were looking for out there because they had already left it behind. This was already their soulmated connection that they were looking for, that they were wanting to have here. This was the connection that was going to offer them everything, and they walked away from it. They walked away from this connection that was so beautiful, that had so much love, that had so much unity and partnership and the possibility of stability, and now it's caused you to feel like you don't even know if you would like to accept this back around. You know, you would like them to come back around. You would love them to apologize and to make things better here, Aquarius, but it doesn't look like you are ready to just jump in that leap of faith there. The Fool is in reverse. You're not looking to just, give them everything again when they walked away the first time here. But it does look like this change has been very hard for the two of you to accept. The Death card in reverse, card of Scorpio. All right, it looks like it was very difficult for the two of you to be able to accept this change of being in this separation, not coming together here in this connection, because of how much unity that there is. And they would love to offer you something stable, though. They would love to offer you this Ace of Pentacles here, but they want to make sure that you're going to accept it. They don't want to come out here and bare their heart and say that, Aquarius, I feel like you're my soulmate, and then you just reject them and you don't accept the offer. So they're making sure here that you are going to accept this offer. They would love to come towards you, but they feel that hesitant nature from you there, but they do love you. Like, look how many cards that we have here that say that this is a connection that is very divinely guided. We have all this unity. Look at the unity, the two. There's only two people here. So if you were dealing with a third party, that third party is gone. There's no more of that. And if you had doubts about a third party, there was no third party here. It was just the two of you. All right, so there's no third party in this situation. This person has come back specifically for you. They walked away to find something else, maybe just themselves. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean that they had to walk away to find somebody else, but they thought they could just be different, be happy, and do things elsewhere. Maybe even just be happier on their own there, walking off to that wish fulfillment. The Nine of Cups in the card, the Nine of Cups, it is just somebody sitting there with their cups. It's not somebody sitting there with somebody else. It's just them by themselves. So they thought they could find that happiness by themselves someplace else, and they discovered, whoa, that's not the case, because my Aquarius is not here with me. And that's where I'm finding this happiness. That's where I'm finding this unity. And that's what I would love. All right, so they are looking to come back around here, Aquarius, and they would love for you to accept their apology, and for you to accept their pentacle here, their stability, their offer of stability. But they feel that hesitancy from you of not really wanting to come forward, or wanting to accept them right off the hop, or moving a little bit slowly to accept their offer. All right, so we have some earth sign energy here, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We have fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some cups here again, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have Scorpio again, and Gemini again as well. All right, so, but you can be dealing with any zodiac sign. It doesn't necessarily have to be one of these guys here. But let's get some cards. I want to see what is going on there with this offer. Death, having to transform. They needed to transform in order to give you this Page of Pentacles in the reverse here. They need to transform and be more confident. They need to be that Knight of Pentacles or that King of Pentacles here. They needed to bring forward this offer and have some sort of transformation while you're not giving them this ability to come forward and apologize. So double Scorpio here. So even though that they've had a hard time, or you've had a hard time accepting the change here, they've gone through a transformation in order to bring back this apology, in order to make sure that they are able to come forward and offer you this Two of Cups unity. All right, so let's just take a look here. One more card, the Three of Wands, and you've been waiting for this, Aquarius. Even though you're very hesitant to accept it, you've been waiting for them to come towards you. You've been waiting for them to bring in those ships here with the Three of Wands, manifesting it to come towards you, to have this Four of Wands. You've been waiting. You've been having this transformation too, looking and waiting for them to bring forward their offer. All right, but you've been manifesting this, Aquarius, and it is coming towards you. The Seven of Cups. There's no longer any other options. That's what I was talking about before, where perhaps you were dealing with a third party or thought there was a third party. Seven of Cups in reverse is telling you that there's no third party. There's no other option here besides you, Aquarius. Nobody's looking elsewhere. They just want you. They don't want anything else. They don't want any other offer. They don't want anything else anybody can give them. They found their wish fulfillment, and that was back in this connection, not anywhere else. So they don't want to be outside. They don't want to be giving their pentacles away, giving that stability away to anybody else, when this Two of Cups unity is back here with you. Back here in this loving connection, back here in this stable nature, in this twin flame soulmated connection that they have here with you. And they just needed to transform to see that. They just needed to have that little bit of a shedding of the skin transformation, growing up, to go elsewhere and say, whoa, you don't know what you've got really until it's gone. And now they've come back and they're faced with your hesitancy of accepting their offer. But they would love it if you could accept their offer here, Aquarius. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. They're no longer looking to be guarded. They're no longer looking to have things just the way they want them. They're looking to be open and vulnerable in this connection, and to share those things with you, to share that overall energy. They're looking to just be vulnerable with this offer here. Even though they feel that hesitancy for you, they're still coming forward. They're still coming back here to bring this unity together, to bring this Two of Cups together. So they're really looking to be more vulnerable overall. This looks really lovely here, Aquarius. I'll get one more card before we get a message from the Wisdom of the Oracle. Or sorry, from the Moonology deck. Alright, Queen of Swords. You don't know how to think about this. You've shown up as yourself here, the Queen of Swords in reverse. which matches this hesitancy of accepting this offer. You're confused. You don't know if you should accept this offer or reject it. You don't know if you're the only one or if you're not. You don't know if they're going to be vulnerable, if they've changed, if you should move on, if this is going to be something that leads to a marriage-like situation, or if this is going to lead to something else where you're left in this death again. But I would say here, Aquarius, is this person is coming back here to give you the utmost love, the utmost unity. We have 3 cards here that's saying that this is the strongest connection, that they are coming back here because they felt nothing else like this, and they are deciding that this is exactly what they're looking for. They want this. They just want this. They don't want anything else here. They just want this connection. All right, so let's close it off with a Wisdom of the Oracle. Or I'm going to grab that deck because I keep calling that deck here instead. All right. So let's use the Wisdom of the Oracle Divination card deck to get a message here as a closing one. Imagine, beautiful, number 20. Imagine the possibilities that are held within this connection. Use that manifestation. Look at that person tying on to the moon, grabbing the moon, pulling it towards them. Doing anything that they can imagine with this connection here. All right, so 2, duality, and 0, flatline, start that Fool over again. All right, so you have so much duality and the Fool here with the card 0. So just imagine the possibilities that the 2 of you have now that they've realized the ability of this connection and starting over. Imagine what can be created here once the 2 of you come together with all this love and all this unity. Because they have gone through a transformation here, Aquarius. And you just need to get more in your thoughts about it. Think about this offer. Get yourself back in the Queen of Swords in the upright instead of being confused about it and hesitant about it. And having yourself in the reverse. Because they want to offer this to you. And they're looking for the utmost stability. Alright, so that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I do hope that this resonated in the best way possible. If you would like to dive into this a little bit more, you can check out the links in my bio here in the description box. And I do hope to connect with you either there or in the comments. Alright, thank you so much, Aquarius. I'll see you next time.